Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're not subscribed yet, make sure you go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell before we get started. So I took the stuff out for the kimura. As you guys see, the kimura is sitting here. I think it's going to sit there. I'm not 100% sure. I might actually move it down over here. We'll figure that out when the time comes. I still have to do another video on it and stuff like that as far as getting it calibrated and stuff like that. But right now this video is simply about installing hoses that you get with your reactor. So this first hose, I want to connect this to this. If you don't have a second chamber, you just have this and a pinch valve on the end of this to regulate the drips in the water. I talked about this in the first video. If you haven't checked that out, make sure, stop the video here, go check out the first video so you're not lost. So this one here is going to go in there. They're push connects. So make sure they're in good. You feel them going in. There's the first one. You guys can give yourself a little extra room, more wire or hose, should I say, in case you want to have things spaced out. This is going to stay here for me. You're going to take this hose. My next thing, I want to hook up my regulator to my bubble counter, which it comes with a check valve here. So we're going to connect that, make sure that's in good. Kind of give it a little tug back, make sure it's locked in good. And that's that. Last thing we want is leaky CO2 everywhere. So now that we made the connection from the carbon doser to the check valve, which goes into your self-filling bubble counter here, we have the out that normally would just go out into your sump. It is marked out and out. So the out to the end of your second chamber, and then we'll connect this to the kimura. So the reason, if you didn't have the kimura, you would just run this straight into your sump area with the check valve. So you either run it from this, or you'll run it from your second chamber out the top of it into the sump with a check valve. Okay, so you can control your drip rate and flow, the effluent line. So we're running a kimura. We're going to be running it, so we will install the kimura. Now, I want to say, yeah, the top is in and the bottom's out. Just to make sure on that, yes. Top is inlet, bottom's outlet. Does come with some tubing here as well. Now, Geo gives you also tubing, or should I say, not tubing, but this little adapter goes here into the kimura. So this is a nice long tube, which I'll run it from back here into my return chamber. Let's do that. Now I will use this piece, and it comes with some small clamps as well. This is a smooth shaft to a rigid. So we will plumb that in like that. Out of here, run our hose from here to the kimura. All right, I had a little interruption. Somebody came over while I was making this video. So I went ahead and just ran this hose like I was explaining. Ran the hose to the kimura, and that's the end. So it's going to pull water. After I install this, which I haven't done yet, I'm going to hook it up here, run this behind the tank, into the sump. This is the draw line. So this is going to draw water in. No pump on the end. Usually this would go in there and you would attach a pump, like I said in the first video, I believe, to actually feed the reactor. So we're going to attach this. We're also going to run this line. This line now becomes your fluid line. Just recapping. So what do we have? Quick recap. We installed the line here, coming from your regulator into your check valve, which goes to your bubble counter. We installed your, if you're running one reactor, your fluid line into the second reactor, so it can come out and now feed into the peristaltic doser pump. So this peristaltic doser pump has now became your feed pump, which is feeding your reactor. And what's coming out of the kimura now becomes your effluent line. Okay? Now that we have all that, I have to take this lid off. I actually untightened this and my whatchamacallit fell in there, or my pH probe. So let me grab that real quick. There, all these are loose. Quite simple. Also, real quick, it's just a little stopper so nothing gets in there. So let me get this back on. Get all this tightened up. All right. So I will be putting the pH probe in here. And that just locks on there like that. All right. All right, now let's run this line. Now this should be fun, because I really did leave myself a lot of room. So let me get down here and find the line. All right. Now we'll attach this here. Now, remember guys, this is an install how-to video. It's not going to be well edited or anything, if any editing. So, just got to deal with me rambling here. Everybody wanted this video, you got it. Alright, so I need to run this line over there. What I will do on the end of this line is cut me a piece of rigid tubing, because I have slots for dosing. Now I didn't put any quick connects or anything like that. I think I will tap and drill the holes bigger, put those in, just makes things easier and ain't gonna worry about it. But for right now, I'm gonna just be running this. So I need to figure out what size I need, get this ran like I need to. So let me show you guys if you're wondering. I'm under there. My whatchamacallit's under here as far as tape measure. To measure how long do I need it to be? 6 inches. 6 inches. Let's get back over here. Like I said, these videos, if I had to do this straight, one video, it'd be so long. 6 inches. So I'm just using a razor blade. Cut into it. There you go. And now I need the hose real quick. And I'll show you guys this when it's all final, said, and done. So for right now, for the sake of this video, we're going to go ahead, now that we got this done, I will do an update video of actually feeding the reactor and stuff like that. So I hope you guys like the videos on this. I hope I'm not going too fast. I hope I'm not overwhelming you. It is quite simple. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to leave them in the comment section down below. Please do that. This video is for you guys that really are thinking about calcium reactors. So make sure you do that. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video.